The Bone Glove, dropped by Skeletron in Expert Mode, an essential accessory in every player playthrough. Nah, who am I kidding? The whole video is about how boring this accessory is. For everyone who forgot about this accessory, it's an Expert Mode exclusive dropped by Skeletron. It shoots Xbox while attacking. It deals 25 classless damage, jeez, and 25 armor penetration. Theoretically, it can be used in a crowded situation like the dungeon and the jungle. But holy, this thing is unimpressive. No, it's lackluster. You might think an accessory dropped by a cursed floating Skeletron might drop a badass item, but no, we got an artist glove. Then let's raise the question, is there a way to improve Skeletron Expert Mode item? Is there an approachable way to rework or revamp the accessory so it can stand with the other accessories? And I think I found the answer, but it needs to be reworked from the ground up because there's no saving grace with this item. So let's start with the fun part, the sprite. We're going to revamp the whole sprite because I don't think that the current sprite will match up with the later concept. So I've brainstormed some ideas that will match with Skeletron vibe by searching up some keywords like curse, bone, and hands. And I've concluded a limping monkey paw would be great for this item. And bonus is an easy enough shape for me to translate to pixel art. By using the bone glove as a starting point for color, shape, and form, I think now is the time to make it. I started out with a general design to know what the design would be looking like. After knowing what I should be making, I started to outlining the item and add more details to finalize it. Wait! Alright, listen, I've made a mistake. I f***ed up the sprite. I searched up what size was Terraria item sprite was, and it said it was 32 by 32. And yes, you guessed it. Right now we have the sprite here. So let's start over. With the 16 by 16, I'm using another technique. Basically, I need to make a rough shape and then carve the item on how the silhouette would look like. And after that, it's just the same thing. Color, shading, bam, it's finished. After all of that, I made a simple sprite to show a little hand resting on the shoulder for the vanity. Now with all of that finished, we can start with the functionality. But first, we need to have some rule to make this item. Rule number 1, we can't make it overly amazing and it needs to be in a realm of mediocrity. Rule number 2, it needs to have some funny quirk that make it special enough to be in expert mode. So the idea that I have prepared is 2 small hands floating near the player just like the Stardust Guardian. But the whole main criteria is not to defend you, but to make space for you so enemies like bats and giant Shelly can ambush you as easily while you are distracted. This can be the main attraction with how the item works that can make it more unique than the other item. So here how it will work. The accessory will do 20 summon damage as an optional bonus for being a summoner oriented item. This will include 4 summon tag damage. The speed or attack rate that will do is 50 ticks or around 0.4 seconds per enemy per hand. That's mean if the right hand have been fired, it needs to go back to its place before firing again, and all of this will happen within 50 ticks. For every enemy who got hit, they will get the broken armor debuff for 2 seconds. It's enough to give a winner opportunity to kill the enemy instantly, maybe kinda.
But Fairfud, this doesn't make any sense. You said you want to make space and this doesn't look like it.
Well then, here's your answer. The knockback. If an enemy get hit by one of the hand, it will do equivalent to
6.5
knockback. But in 1 in 6 chance for the knockback value going to be increased significantly to insane 20 knockback. Yes, 20. Equivalent to a base slap hand. And that's what wraps up the item and making it special. It's make it feels more like an expert mode exclusive item. So now I'm going to wrap it up with the item being sold for 2 gold, just like the original bone glove. But unfortunately, I have a hunch where I make it too fantastical. We need to tone it down to match with Re-Logic standard of expert mode item. So now, we will start by changing the 20 summon damage to 30 classless damage for every 60 ticks for 1 second. Instead of giving the enemy broken armor debuff, we will change it into the Shadow Flame debuff. And last but not least, the knockback going to be consistent, dealing a very strong 9 knockback. Now, it's more look reasonable to approach on how to revamp the item. Now with all of these changes, I don't think the name Bone Glove fits the vibe anymore, and I think I have a better name that fits it better. If any of you wondering should Re-Logic remove the Bone Glove, my answer is no. It's a genuinely good item to help players to progress. If I were them, I would change nothing and just make it sell by the Terraria favorite enthusiasts at night for 5 gold. But why? Why do I want to keep this item if I'm making this video? Well, basically, the Bone Glove is a yo-yo accessory. I mean, look at it. Look at how the way that is worked. It was meant for the yo-yo subclass. Before I end this video, I do want to emphasize that this idea is not really original. I'm aware that Fargo Souls mod have this type of item, but I don't have any idea what's in Fargo Souls mod at all. So in the future, if there's a debuff idea or concept that sounds familiar to any mod, please inform me, because to be honest, I'm too scared to play these modded Terraria, and I wish I have you guys to help me learn these mods. I hope you liked the suggestion. This video was supposed to be a side video for a bigger one that I was making, but unfortunately I got carried away. Making this video was fun, so comment down what other items should I revamp, because the next video is going to be all about this mid monstrosity.